Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to start this video off on a negative note so we can kind of, only go up from there. I technically, quote unquote, I'm jobless. Thank you, coronavirus, for making me unemployed. I hope you guys are honestly all very safe out there. If you are dealing with, a lockdown or you've lost your job and you're on that unemployment line just like me. Honestly, all jokes aside, I really hope everyone is safe out there. Now that I do not have to go to work, I am going to be filming literally every single day to, try to rake in the coin just a little bit. YouTube can be my sugar daddy for like a month or 2 or 3. Hopefully this does not take that long, but honestly, I have no idea. So today we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial, I guess. I don't even know if I really want to title this a makeup tutorial because we're not really going to give this video a title. We are just going to do our makeup together. And before I filmed this video, hand to God, I literally was like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to put any makeup on. I'm not going to do my hair. I'm honestly just going to look like a bum since I'm sure 99% of you guys are on the couch in sweats with your hair not done and obviously no makeup on. So I was like, I'll just join them. But it is what it is. I thought, bring my spirits up a little by doing my makeup. I have my favorite Red Bull of all time. I know these are probably not good for you, but honestly, I love the green one. This is the kiwi apple. So good. I am going to clip my hair back because I did, freshly blow dry it this morning. And I just need to get it out of my face. So we are going to start this video by priming. And I have been loving the Professional Primer. I honestly haven't used it in years. Literally years. But I ran out of my Urban Decay one, the all-nighter one. I know I said this in a different video, but I ran out of the all-nighter one and I just had this in my drawer as an extra. And I really did fall back in love with it. But I used to hate this primer. To me, I felt like it was making my skin so slippery and the foundation would literally just glide off my skin and I didn't really like it. I guess maybe my pores just love it now. We're going to be taking my favorite foundation and now we're going to be using a lot more drugstore products because, mama don't have a job. And this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro. No, this is not the Pro one. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Up to 24-Hour Wear Foundation. I am in the shade 420. I like to shake this up because it is liquidy. Just take a look. Ready? It will, run down my hand. So I am going to be using my Morphe sponge. This would be the perfect time to have a Morphe code, to rake in the coin, but I don't, so don't worry. I'm starting with my foundation first because I don't really plan on doing anything crazy on my eyes. I just wanted to slap some makeup on my face because it honestly makes me feel like a totally different woman when I put makeup on. I just become this alter ego of myself, this bad bitch that honestly nothing bothers me. I am unstoppable. So how many of you guys are on full quarantine, full lockdown, can't leave your house or don't have a job anymore? How are you guys dealing with these situations? I am a homebody. Let me just tell you, I am an introvert. I used to be an extrovert, but the older I get, the more people I hate. But I honestly love to stay home. That's my biggest thing. I love being home. I like being comfortable. And now that I'm stuck home and nothing is open, let me tell you, this is my worst nightmare. It makes my anxiety so bad because I feel trapped. I can't do anything even if I wanted to. Before this whole quarantine thing, I honestly had the choice to leave my house. I just chose not to. So I felt okay. But now that I really kind of don't have a choice and now that I don't have a job really, I'm stuck. I do really feel bad for all the people that this has affected, either if you have a family member or someone that got the coronavirus or you have it, or you lost your job and you're stressing. Honestly, I really do feel bad for everyone that this affects. But we're going to kind of not stay on the subject of all of that the whole time because I just feel like there's a lot more stuff I want to update you guys on. And the first thing is we are going to be using some concealer. I am running out of this. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. I will use this all the time. This is like a great dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I mean, pretty much exact same packaging. And formulas are pretty close too. Like, this is a very, very, very full coverage concealer. And I don't think it really creases that much. I really like it. It's one of my favorite concealers I've ever used. I've went through 3 or 4 tubes of them, but it is so much cheaper than the Tarte Shape Tape, and it does exactly the same thing, which I never thought I would find. So, other news, because a lot of you guys on my Instagram wanted to see kind of like a life update. You guys must think like crazy stuff happens in my life all the time, but honestly, it doesn't. So besides like not having a job, I guess you would say. I mean, I really don't. Like, I do have a job, but I don't. I have a boyfriend. I don't know if you guys know that or if you don't. I mean, I really have decided against talking about it just because, I don't know, it's just like one of those things. I mean, I've kind of learned my lesson. You know, too many bridges have been burned publicly, so I'm just like, I'm gonna not. I feel like I want to like tiptoe around what I want to say, but we live together. We've lived together for the past 2 months. So there's that. And I'm happy. You guys can keep all your judgy comments aside. I am happy, and we're just going to keep it a private relationship. But I just want to let you guys know I am in one, and I'm very happy. And like I said, we live together. So where I'm filming right now is where my old bedroom was, but I turned it into like my office. I'm not going to lie. Like, I literally turned my old bedroom into like a filming studio / office. And it's kind of what I've always wanted. I've always wanted to have like a separate room to film in, because I've always kind of filmed in like my bedroom, and it always was like there wasn't enough space. I couldn't do what I wanted because, like I said, there was just not enough space with like a bed, a dresser, a TV, and this and that and everything else. Like, there was just no way that I could like do what I wanted. And now I can. I kind of have like the creative freedom to do kind of whatever I want. I do want my setup to be like absolutely perfect. I am very, very, very like OCD and very like particular about how I want things, and it is what it is. Right? We're going to use a different concealer. This is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I'm just going to do this for a little bit of highlight, because if you guys notice, that concealer really just blends into my actual skin. So I'm going to add just a little bit of light to the center of my face. I also am on my way to having sexual reassignment surgery. I know I haven't really talked much about like my transition in a while. I just like have been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. And before this whole coronavirus stuff happened, I was in the middle of scheduling a consultation with a doctor in New York City. And I've really heard good things about him. He's very well known. And I was really interested. Obviously, I still am, but I was like in the midst of getting a consultation set up with him to kind of get this like surgery like on the, you know, on the go. And then this whole coronavirus stuff happened. And now everything's kind of on a pause, which kind of sucks because I feel like I've been wanting to have this surgery for years. And then it's just like one thing after another thing after another thing happens. And then it just prevents the surgery from happening, or major life events happen and my mental health is bad. So it's rough. But once this stuff is all done, we are going to go to New York City, have a consultation. And if I love this doctor, I'm getting it ASAP, Rocky. I'm going to set my face. We're going to be using the CoverGirl True Blend Minerals Translucent Powder. I'm going to start right underneath my eyes because I don't want that to crease. So I'm just going to set that as quickly as I can so nothing, you know, moves or creases. So now that I, like I said, will be filming every single day. I think I'm going to try to upload every single day also. Are makeup tutorials even a thing anymore? I feel like so many people say that they like want makeup tutorials, but I feel like the overall consensus of like the world is that like nobody gives a flying rat's ass about makeup tutorials anymore. And I think that's just because like, I don't know, like everyone's kind of figured out how to do makeup on their own, so they really don't even need like people to be showing them. So I feel like those are kind of dead. And that's why I didn't want to make this like a structured tutorial. I feel like the only time I'm ever really going to do that is when the look is like comes into my head and it's like something very different or something like I haven't really done on my channel, because I feel like the warm and neutral looks are just overdone, especially on my channel. I feel like I love to film them, but the response is never like amazing. And I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes after not being on camera for so long, I get like so discouraged to come back, because it's just everything changes so quickly on the internet, to be totally honest. Like things change within hours, days. And when I like don't film a video for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month or whatever the case may be, I feel like I'm like that much farther behind, because you know, either algorithms change or like another person's already, you know what I mean? Just like doing the same shit that you are. So it's always kind of discouraging to come back after like a break. But I just feel like lately it's just been so hard to get myself to do YouTube, because now that I like don't live at my parents' house anymore, like I don't really have, like I have readily access, like I could come here whenever I want and film a video, but it's just the fact is like it's not as easy anymore. Like I don't just have to like roll out of bed and like get my filming equipment ready to film. And my boyfriend and stuff, he really honestly pushes me. He always tells me I need to film. He's always like on my ass about it, and I just like make excuses and I get like lazy and depressed, and then I just like don't want to do it. But I dragged myself here today, and honestly, I waited hours to film. Like I have been at my parents' house since like, I'm gonna say 9 o'clock this morning, 10 o'clock this morning, like around that area. And I'm just sitting down to film, and it's 2:26 p.m. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. I know I didn't show you guys or mention it, but I did use Hoola bronzer to bronze up my skin. We had to give a little bit of life back to our skin, and then I used this Cover FX. This is the contour palette, and I just used the contour shade just to deepen that up just a little bit. And we're going to be applying blush next. I have been loving this ColourPop blush. But when I mean loving it, I mean I've been using it every single day for probably like a month and a half to 2 months. And I got sick and tired of using it, so I wanted to use something a little bit different. I'm going to be using the Makeup Geek blush in Romance. And they recently just had a rebrand and relaunch. And I really, you know, congrats to them. This is like it's like orangey. It kind of reminds me of like, what's Warm Soul by MAC, but it also reminds me of, what is it, Orgasm by NARS. It's like close. It's just like a little less glittery. I'm going to be using it on a Sigma Large Angle Contour F40. If you guys want to, I do have a code with Sigma. It is a coupon code. I do get reimbursed if you guys buy stuff, but that would help your girl out if you guys, you know, have money and want to buy brushes. It is just Brandy, BRANDY. Just at checkout, type it in, saves you money, and there you go. But so I'm going to just apply this right on the apples of my cheek. I've become like a really big fan of blush recently. I never used to wear it. I used to just wear like bronzer and highlight and call it a day. Like I really didn't care for blush because I had like redness in my cheeks and I didn't want to emphasize that. But lately, it's like game over. Like blush is everything to me. Like I can't go anywhere without it. For highlight today, we are going to be using a different one that I have not used on my channel or in general. I think I swatched it once and I was like, damn. And then I never used it. But that is the Benefit Blush in Cookie. Like it is intense. So we are just going to apply a little bit, and I'm going to be using it on an A23 from Anastasia and picking up just a little because I don't want it to be too much, and just popping it right. Okay. Popping it right on top of my cheekbone and just bringing it back. Do y'all see that? Like I mean, come on. Hello? Do you see that? I'm like speechless. Okay, another thing, guys, that I have gotten completely and utterly obsessed with, and it's because of my boyfriend, is TikTok. Please tell me that you guys have the app. If you don't, please download it, and you guys can follow me. I will leave mine down below. I don't make any TikToks, honestly, but if you guys want me to, now that I like have nothing else to do, maybe I will. But he is obsessed with TikTok, and he like would send me them, and then he was like, you know what, you really just honestly need to download the app. And I did, and I was like, oh, these are so dumb, and then I get addicted. Like, I will sit there and I'll be like scrolling, and I'll be like laughing, literally laughing. Some of them are dumb, and like some of them are hysterical though. So if you guys don't have TikTok, definitely download it or follow me. I don't make any, like I said, but I will if you guys want to see it. I cannot find my Precisely My Brow Pencil. I have no idea like where it is, but I have like so many extra Benefit brow products in my top drawer. So I guess we will open a new one. This is the Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 4. I am completely obsessed. I literally use it every time I do my brows, which is not all the time. I don't really like filling my brows in that much anymore. I just feel like it like it makes my face look a little bit more masculine. I feel like when there's like a strong, bold brow, especially because mine are like dark, and when you fill them in, they just look a little bit more intense. So I'm just going to go really light-handed. I'm going to skip over this part. So we're going to move on to the eyeshadow, and I'm just going to be using really basic ass colors. So we're going to jump in with the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Comfort Zone and Homebody. And I think that's going to be pretty much all I'm doing on my actual eyes. I'm going to be really sloppy because honestly, it doesn't really matter. This is not going to be anything crazy structured. It's just going to be a wash of color in my crease just to get some color on my actual lids. I'm going to be using it all the way in the inner corner and buffing upwards towards my brow bone. What kind of stuff have you guys been doing to pass the time during like this quarantine? Because honestly, there's only so much TV I can watch. There's only so many YouTube videos I can watch. There's only so many games on my phone I can play. I honestly get so bored so easily. That's why I'm like so excited to be filming again. I mean, this takes me, you know, a little bit of time. Going in with the same brush in that Homebody shade, which is just a little bit deeper and a little bit more like orangey warm. And I'm just going to press this in this outer corner. So those are all the colors we're using for the eyes. I am going to use the same exact colors with the same exact brush. And I'm just going to run them underneath my eye just to kind of complete the look a little bit. So I'm not going to lie, I am a little bored with how this look is looking. So I'm going to just spruce it. I'm going to spruce it up. Is that the right word? Oh my God, I forgot English. I don't work for one day and I already forgot the English language. So I'm going to be taking this 24-hour Glide-On pencil from Urban Decay. This is in the shade Black Market. It's just a black with, I think, a little, I did that again, a little bit of glitter flecks in it. So I'm going to pull my eye a little taut. And I'm just being extremely messy and applying this kind of right at my lash line because we are going to go and blend this out anyway with a brush. So if it's a little bit messy, like honestly, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm going to be taking the Sigma E30, which is a pencil brush. And now I'm just going to start to buff over it just to blend the line out. Because I don't want this to be like a complete smoky eye, we're going to leave the bottom part of our eye alone. So we're not going to add any black or anything besides mascara. I'm not going to lie, I was going to apply some false lashes, but I'm feeling like a little lazy and I really don't feel like we need it for this look. Like, I feel like this look is very basic, but it also looks a little bit glam even without false lashes. So I am going to highlight, though, my inner corner of my eye. I'm using a Morphe E18 and that same cookie highlighter that we had applied on our face. And I'm just going to pop this in the inner corner. That's just going to brighten everything up. Like, I honestly feel like it makes such a huge difference. This side, we have inner corner highlight. This side, we do not. Do you kind of see the difference? It just makes it look so much better and so much more complete. And last but definitely not least, we are going to be finishing off this look with a lip, and I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors Nude Mood. This is the liquid lipstick. Honestly, I was not really a big fan of the Dose of Color liquid lipsticks, like way back when they first came out. I had like 3 of them, 3 or 4 that I got at like IMATS in like 2016 or 15. And I really wasn't the biggest fan. I always thought that they were like just really dry, like extremely dry. But this one, I don't know if it's the nature of the color, but this one is like honestly so good. And the color is like perfect nude. So definitely one of my new favorite colors and formulas is the Dose of Colors. We'll just see how well it wears, and I'll keep you guys kind of updated if I like end up loving this or hating this. But as of right now, I kind of am obsessed. Okay, guys, that completes this mess of a video. Honestly, this video represents my life as of the current moment. A mess. Literally a mess. But I hope that you guys did enjoy, and I hope that you guys are excited that I'm going to be filming every single day. I mean, if you get sick of me, please let me know. But I thought, like, this would be a good idea, so then I didn't sit around at home and do nothing and, you know, get depressed. I thought I could, you know, put some good energy into filming and making videos for you guys. But now I need your help more than ever with coming up with video ideas of what you guys want to see, because now that I'm going to be filming every day, I'm going to need some help because my brain is like not functioning at the moment. So just let me know what you guys want to see in the comments down below. And do not forget to subscribe if you guys have not already. And click on the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a video. Now, especially because I'm going to be uploading every single day, I don't want you guys to miss a damn thing because it's going to get wild up in here on this channel. But I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye, guys.